If you guys would like cheap and reliable MT, head over to NBAMTcoin.com. Use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order. What is going on, guys? It is your boy BIO2K, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to improve your offense. The final tip video that I'm going to be doing for this year. Obviously, we did the defensive settings one. You guys killed the sport on there, so we're going to be bringing you guys the offensive not rating one, but the offensive tips video. Yeah, so this is the squad that we are going to be rocking here. Obviously, at this point in the year, everybody should have an Opal team, and if you don't, there's obviously a lot of pink diamonds in this game that are still very good, solid players that you definitely can be using. I mean, you have Kevin Love, you have KD, Cat, Bernard King, Michael Finley, this Curry's nice, Jermaine O'Neal, DeMarcus Cousins, Rudy Gobert. There's a lot of good pink diamonds that are super cheap, so if you guys are looking for alternatives, obviously they are all over the place. Granger, they're everywhere, so don't worry about it. If you don't have opals, you're chilling with most of these pink diamonds still. So honestly, just lineup tips. First of all, I mean, I always run a 10-man squad, but I always have an 11th man just in case. I like running Curry, but the odds of you finding somebody using a point guard are very slim, so that's why I have Kawhi there just in case. We'll end up sliding him to the point guard position, obviously, like that. But yeah, when you're building the rest of the team, you want to make sure that everybody, one, can shoot. You don't want to deal with off-ballers, so you literally 1 through 5, you have to make sure it can shoot, especially since it's this year, and how the meta works. But yeah, most importantly, you want your 2 and your 3 to have very fast jump shots. Paul George actually has the slowest jump shot out of the 4 of these, and he's actually very, still fast. He's still fast. And worst case scenario, I switch Worthy here. The reason why is we'll get into the video. I'm sure you guys already know why, but yeah. Just make sure that these two and these two can shoot very fast. You want to make sure that your point guards have dimer as well. It's a very big thing to have. And then your big men, you just want to make sure that they, again, can space the floor and they can rebound the basketball pretty well. I always get out-rebounded anyway. But yeah, it's you just want to make sure that they can at least grab somewhat of rebounds. And some playbooks here that you guys definitely should look to use. The Warrior playbook is my favorite to use. Just a lot of good three-point plays in it. The Rockets playbook is very good. It's very similar in that aspect with the three-point plays. The Magic playbook is very good. I don't know if I have it, but I do know that the Magic playbook is very good. The Wizards, the Mavericks are also very good. And then another one that a lot of people do like is the Bucks. The Bucks is more of an ISO playbook. If you like the 5 out, you like to run, like I said, if somebody's off-balling you and your go-to thing is the 5 out, then be sure to go do that. It's actually really nice, really efficient. I just am not good at it. That's why I don't do it. Finally, my coach is Dwayne Casey. He obviously boosts ball control and threes for a lot of these players, so it just kind of works out in my overall offense. You don't really need defensive stats to be boosted because I play on ball anyway, so I'm chilling with that. Alright, so our opponent actually does have a point guard, which is kind of nice to see. Not something you do see every day. So yeah, we're going to be able to actually go out here and use Steph Curry. Alright guys, here we go. First thing that you do want to do though is I always try to win tip because most of the time you can push this tempo out like this and get an easy dunk at the beginning of these games. It's very efficient, very nice little way to start the game off. You're kind of, taking the lead. You just do have to be careful though, because if you go up against a bad or a good opponent here, they will know what they're doing. So first thing I always do is come to freelance and go to Warriors freelance. If you don't know how to do it, you hit right on the D-pad, you hit L1, and then you scroll through there until you find it. Basically, it's just the most efficient thing for me, especially when people are off-balling you like this. Kind of leads to wide open threes. I mean, not when there's delay and it doesn't let you shoot right away, but yeah, you guys get the point. We had an open 3 if for real just didn't want to let me shoot, so that's a little annoying, but he's going to tie the game up right there with that shot. But yeah, so the Warriors freelance, very nice. It's like a nice little way to 5 out in a way. You just come right up to the top like this, protect dribble. They will run this offense very nicely, and it will give you wide open threes all game just like that. It's very efficient, like I said, especially in beating off ball. When you go up against off ballers, the number one thing you want to do is make sure there's a lot of off ball movement. So another thing you can do is a 4 out 1 in freelance, which I will show you just after I show you the Warriors freelance a couple more times, because you're going to need to know what happens if it doesn't work, So that is an animation I cannot stand when your guy just falls backwards. But again, it's literally as simple as just coming over here, setting, doing this, protect dribbling. They're going to run down, set that screen. We're going to get wide open again, another easy green bean for that 3. It's very cheesy, and it works very efficiently. We're going to go right back up to the top again, set this right back up. Worthy's going to go and set that screen. Maybe not. Now he's going to come and set that screen. Again, if it doesn't work, most of the time your opponents will do that because they think that you're going to get open somehow. So right there, we're just going to kick it back to D-Rob, take the easy wide open three. A lot of the times, though, if your opponent doesn't jump, because sometimes people just off-ball that situation and you won't actually be open. But the second you pass the ball, if you're not completely wide open, that's the time where you want to actually just drive right past them and run right to the paint. So enough of showing you guys that. You guys kind of get the gist of that. We're going to go right back here, and then we're going to switch to a 4-out, 1-in. This works very well when people off-ball with their centers. I always put this on pick and fade. You're going to roll to the rim like this, kick it back to him, and then again, we're going to get a wide-open dunk at the rim here. Well, maybe if Worthy wasn't in the way. He would have literally got it if Worthy, like I said, wasn't standing there like an idiot. That's going to result in a block from my opponent, but that's just Worthy's fault. We had a wide-open dunk, but Worthy just decided to be in the way. So we're going to try to score here the last possible second. Might be able to. Maybe not. We actually are going to get Curry wide open. That is really awesome. And Curry misses. Wow. Again, going into this 4-out, 1-in, you just want to run this pick and roll and pick and fade all game. Because, again, it will get you a lot of wide open threes. That wasn't really lightly. I don't know if I would have said that, but that's an easy steal right back. But yeah, it's very easy. Like I said, pick and rolls, pick and fades. You want to protect dribble because I learned that when you do the protect dribble thing, that was good defense. He actually just kind of baited me into throwing that very nicely. But yeah, when you actually do, when you protect dribble, you actually get the illegal screen thing called on you a lot less frequently. So it kind of works out in the long run. We're just going to pin him behind me real quick. You take the easy 3-ball right there with Worthy. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys some other methods on how to beat off ball. It's a little bit easier. Normally when I do these videos, I do it and play with friends against like a friend, and I have them off ball me on purpose. But go figure, the one time I want to get off balled, somebody's not going to off ball me. So right here, we're just going to cross half court here, and you always want to do this with somebody that's on the opposite side of the court. So you see Jay Rich in that corner. We're going to call for that screen. You're going to pull back on the stick so he comes up like that. That didn't really work out as well as I wanted it to, so we're going to do the same thing with Worthy. Same thing, didn't really work out. It's kind of hard to do when people actually aren't off-balling you, which is a little... If you guys can see that, we actually have a nice little 10-point lead to start this game off. This is all just from actually running an efficient offense. Like I said, it is hard to showcase the 4-out, 1-in when people actually aren't off-balling you, because all it really is just calling for a screen, and then basically you're just 5-outing, so it's really hard to do that. But the reason why I love the Warriors playbook is because you guys will see they have a lot of good 3-point plays. My favorite is this quick 21 play. When you do this, right as they start running the play, you want to drive in, because you see where JR is. It pulls the defender away and will get you these wide open threes all game long, and it's very nice. I've showed you guys this in previous videos. When they don't, like, when the play actually doesn't work, it's actually really nice, because what happens is if you don't get that wide open three, you actually will still end up getting a nice little mid-range. So hopefully they can run the play here pretty quick. They are going to. Freaking Jay Rich is going to be wide open. Green beaning another easy three. We are out running and gunning right away. We have 7 threes made already in this first quarter, and that's honestly how you win these games. I can't believe he hit that. So the reason why I like winning the tip, though, or I mean losing the tip sometimes, is you actually get the ball back, obviously, in the second and third quarter, and most of the time that actually will help you out. Like I said, it's kind of pointless for me, because I know I can get some easy stops, so it's kind of pointless for me to get the to win the tip off. He actually has a nice squad coming in off the bench as well. Like, he's got T-Mac coming in out here. He's got Chris Webber, Manute Bol, Jordan, who else? And then a bronze. Okay. So all these guys, and then he has a bronze point guard. Interesting. But obviously I showed you guys on the defensive video what to do there, so I'm not really going to go over the tips here. It's very easy to play on ball in this game, though. You know, next year I'm happy because, like I said, they made it so easy to play on ball. It's going to be crazy. That's perfect clamped up defense right there, right to the shot clock. But again, we're going to show you guys some nice little offense here. If somebody does press you, that's like the one thing I never really cover. It's literally as simple as if you inbound it to your point guard, throw it to your shooting guard. Like, whoever's on the opposite side. It's just as simple as that. We're going to get wide open with Jay Rich again. Easy 3-ball right there. One thing I do want to tell you guys when you guys are trying to run a more efficient offense against a lot of these cheesy teams is, seriously, just be patient. Like, most of the time people are trying to bait you into throwing bad passes and stuff like that. I think my opponent quit out. But yeah, they're just trying to make you throw bad passes and stuff like that, and it just never really works out. He actually didn't quit, so I don't know what happened there. But this is actually good. I'm glad he's off-balling me. So when people do off-ball you, you want to call for the screen and then pull back on the stick, because that is how you do that. You get that nice little step-back animation, wide open for 3. We're cashing home another 3, and you guys can see we have a nice 29-7 lead. My opponent quit out the game already, which was kind of surprising. But you guys kind of got the gist of it. Like, there's really no point of me going through and showing you guys every single thing of what to do, like play wise. You can go through the playbooks. Quick 21 is a very good one. Like I said, that's like my favorite play to run. But all you really do need to know is how to run a Warriors freelance. If you run a Warriors freelance or a 4-out 1-in, you can break off ball so easily. Like, it's truly just the easiest thing to do. Honestly, another thing I do recommend is going into freestyle and practicing jumpers. Not really anymore, but next year, like, if you like using certain players, make sure you get their jumpers down, because like that can be really crucial in getting greens and stuff like that, especially when you're taking lightly contested shots. So make sure you guys do go ahead and practice those and whatnot. Honestly, like, this team is very easy. Like I said, it's very cheap at this point in the year. If you guys don't like I said, if you guys don't like the whole opal thing and you guys are like, Bio, like, I need, pink diamonds to use. I mean, literally, it's as simple as throwing in this Curry, throwing in like T-Mac, throwing in KD, throwing in freaking Kevin Love, putting in Jermaine O'Neal, coming off the bench. You could run. Shit. You can run this Penny. Actually, they're a duo, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I mean, it's literally like, you guys kind of get the point here. Like, put Iggy in here, come here. That's when you can put in Michael Finley. Power forwards, I mean, you can put in this Karolinko. Backup center, you put Towns. Like, there's a bunch of replacements that you can easily do here for this method. I'm about to sneeze again, but yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. I'm really hyped for 2K20, man. So yeah, let's get that grind going again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.